Welcome you all on behalf of Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation to the online education. Today we are going to learn something interesting subject and interesting topic. So this is Umarani Ajay Naidu from Maniklal Mehta Mumbai Public School. I welcome you all, my dear students. So let's begin with our session. Before starting our session, I would like to tell you one small thought, a small one code, which is very we can get inspiration. So mistakes are proof that you are trying. Means what? If you are doing something, if you're trying something, means there are mistakes. So mistakes means are the proof that you are trying. You are not stopped to try something new. So if you're trying, mistakes will happen. If you're not trying, then there will be no mistakes. We learn from our mistakes. So mistakes are proof that you are trying. So, welcome you all again. A very warm good morning to all to the class 6 session. Now, can anyone tell me that which subject are we going to learn today? Which subject? Anyone?
Max.
Very good. That we are going to learn maths. So, in mathematics, in maths, which topic we are going to learn today? Any guesses? Any guesses? Which topic? What is the topic? Any guesses? Okay.
Triangles and their properties.
Very good, very good, very good. So we are going to learn the topic triangles and their properties. Very good. So all are happy. Let's begin with our session. Yeah, triangles also very happy. They also want to welcome you. Come on, let's begin with our session. But in the last session, yesterday's session, we have learned something about triangle. So now it's time to recall that what we have learned. A triangle has dash sides, dash angles, and dash vertices. So, how many sides do triangle have? Yes, a triangle has dash sides. How many sides, my dear students?
Three sides.
Very good. Three sides. Angles?
Three.
Three angles. Wow. Three sides, three angles. And how many vertices?
Three.
Three vertices. Very good. So triangle is a combination of all three, three, three. Three sides, three angles, and three vertices. Next, what is the next one? So types of triangles. What type of triangle we have learned yesterday? Just recall them. Yesterday we have learned the types of triangles based on the sides. So let's recall something. A triangle that has all three sides equal is called as and dash triangle. Yes, any answer? Triangle with all three sides equal. Which triangle?
Equilateral angle.
Very good. Equilateral triangle.
Equilateral angle.
Very good. Fantastic. You all are, means concepts are clear. Triangle with three sides equal. Equilateral triangle. Very good. Next. Now here, what is this? A triangle with two equal sides. See, there it was three sides. Here, two equal sides is called as an dash triangle. Which triangle? Two side equal? Yes, two sides equal. A triangle with two equal sides.
Scalene.
Yes, any you can try some more.
Isosceles.
Very good. Isosceles. Two equal sides, isosceles triangle. Very good. Next, a triangle with no two equal sides, with no two sides equal, means all the
Scalene.
sides are different. Which triangle?
Scalene triangle.
Scalene triangle. Fantastic. Means all are doing very great. A triangle with no two sides equal is called as scalene triangle. Means here all sides are different. Yesterday we have learned this. Now let's begin with what we are going to learn today. Properties of triangles, the types of the triangles based on the angles and their types. So let's begin. Now, types of triangles. Today we are going to learn what are the types of triangles based on the angles. Yesterday we have learned based on the sides. Now today we are going to learn the types of triangles based on angles. So let's see. First, let us just recall or let us revise what do you mean by angle. Here, uh, I can see two rays joined each other and they are meeting each other at common point O. So this is a angle. In geometry, what we say? Angle is formed by joining two rays at one point. And angle is always measured in degrees. Now let's see the type of angles. Now which angle is this, my dear students? What is the measurement of this angle? 62. So whenever the angle, the measurement of the
Acute angle.
very good. It's less than 90 degree. So it's acute angle. It is equal to 90 degrees. So it is which angle?
Right angle.
Yes. And it is greater than 90 degrees. So which angle is this? Obtuse angle. So here less than 90 acute angle, equal to 90 right angle, and more than 90 obtuse angle. And this all we have studied in the previous chapter. And the angle which has straight equal measurement is 180 degree, that is called as straight angle. More than 180 reflex angle, and the angle is completed 360 degree, that is complete angle. So this we have learnt in the types of angles. Let's see. Now here, what do you mean by acute angle? Acute angle means it's more than 0 degree but always less than 90 degree. That is acute angle. 90 degree, exactly right angle. Exactly 90, right angle. But if the angle is more than 90 degree but less than 180 degree, that angle is called as an obtuse angle. So based on these types of angles, we are going to learn now types of triangles and acute angled triangle. Now see here, my dear students, in triangle ABC, we can clearly see here the measurements are given. See here, here angle A is 40 degree, angle B is 75 degree, and here angle C is 65 degree. Now here I have seen that all the three angles are less than 90 degree. See here, angle A 40 degree, angle B 75 degree, angle C 65. Here all the measurements of each angle is less than 90. More than 0 but less than 90. Means all the angles here are acute angle. So whenever all the three angles of the triangle are less than 90 or they are acute, that triangle is called as an acute angle triangle. Now here you can easily see angle ABC means angle B. The middle letter is B. So that angle is 75 degree. Angle BCA means the C is in the center. C is 65 degree. And angle BAC in the center letter is what is A. So the angle A is 40 degree. Clearly I can see here all the angles are less than 90 degree. All the angles are acute angle. Therefore, this triangle is called as an acute angle triangle. So how can we define an acute angle triangle? A triangle with all the three acute angles is called as an acute angle triangle. My dear students, whenever you see all the angles of the triangle are less than 90 or acute angle, so easily we can tell that it's an acute angle triangle. So let's see the next type of triangle based on the angle. Next is right angled triangle. Let's see what you mean by right angled triangle. Now here, in this triangle, I can see one triangle. The name of the triangle is PQR, and it's one of the angle is 90°. So my dear students, whenever you see in the triangle at least one angle, uh, if one of the angle is right angle, that is 90°, that triangle is called as right angled triangle. One, if there in a triangle one of the angle is 90°, then it's called as right angle triangle. So let's see, a triangle with one right angle is called as right angle triangle. See my dear friends, in acute angle triangle, what did we see? All the three angles are acute angle. In right angle triangle, what we can tell that at least one, means with one right angle is called as an right angle triangle. See here, the man, he is on the ladder. The angle formed by the floor, wall, and the ladder is always right angled triangle. Now here it's a very important point, my dear students. Whenever the heights of the mountains are measured, that from the ground floor, what is the height? It's measured in this way. So right angle triangle is very useful, is very popular while measuring the heights of any heighted uh, mountains, hills. So these things are very useful. And then the distances from the ground level is measured by right angle triangle. Now, in the present scenario, we can see that there are strays are there, set square is there, a piece of a sandwich is there. So here we can see that the right angle triangles, they play very important role in day-to-day life, and also in the field of architecture, means in the construction side also it's very useful. The concept of right angle triangle was used by Egyptians to design pyramids. In history we have learned what are pyramids. In three-dimensional shapes also we have learned what are pyramids. So while building pyramids, this the concept of right angle triangles was used very popularly. Now next one, an obtuse angled triangle. My dear students, what do you mean by an obtuse angled triangle? We saw acute angled triangle, right angled triangle, now obtuse angled triangle. Now here in this triangle, ABC or BAC, I can see that one angle is 120°. Here 120° means more than 90°. So here in triangle, of course, I can say that this is an obtuse angle triangle. Why? Because angle A measures more than 90°. That is 120°. So that means angle B and angle C, the addition will be less than 90°. So here in obtuse angle triangle, we can clearly say that one angle is more than 90. An obtuse angle triangle. A triangle with one obtuse angle is called an obtuse angle triangle. So here we saw the three types of triangles based on the angles. The first one, acute angled triangle, right angled triangle, and obtuse angled triangle. Now here, I want to tell you something. Here there are two triangles. In first triangle, some measurements are given, and even in second triangle, some measurements are given. So let's add that degrees, the measurement of the angles, and let's see, because I have gone through something interesting fact about the triangle. Here In this triangle, angle C measurement is 54 degree. Here measurement is measurement of angle is 90 degree. So 90 degree, one angle 90 means it's a right angle triangle. Here again I saw 36 degree. But when I was adding all these measurements, 90 degree, 36 degree, 54 degree, I got the answer 180 degree. In the same way, when I was adding in this triangle also the measurements, here all the measurements are less than 90 degree. Less than 90 degree means acute angle triangle. So here the measurement was 71 degree. Here the measurement is 50 and here the measurement is 59 degree. So again when I have added 50 degree, 59 degree and 71 degree, I got the answer 180 degree. So here some interesting fact I have come to concluded that whenever I have added all the angles of any triangle, the addition of that triangle is always 180 degree. So that means whenever you are drawing any triangle or calculating any measurements of any triangle, the addition, the answer should be 180 degree, not less than 180 or not more than 180. So this from here we can learn one more property of a triangle. What is that? That the sum of the measures of three angles of a triangle is always 180 degree. My dear students, this is very, very important that whenever we are adding any angles, all the angles of the triangle, it should be always equal to 180 degree, not less than 180 degree or not more than 180 degree. If it's more than 180, we cannot draw a triangle. If it's less than 180, we cannot draw the triangle. So this is the most important property of the triangle is that whenever we are adding all the three angles of a triangle, is always equal to 180 degree. Next, what is the next one? Here again I have seen one triangle, that is triangle ABC. Here my dear students, angle is 90 degree. So which type of triangle is this?
Right angle.
Very good. So whenever one angle is 90 degree, it's right angle triangle. Now here, in this triangle, measurements are given. So let's see what we have to do this measurement. AB is equal to 13 centimeter. BC is equal to 5 centimeter and AC is equal to 12 centimeter. Now, when I add all these sides, for example, AB. So when I'm adding AB plus BC, I get the answer 13 plus 5 is equal to 18 centimeter. When I'm adding BC plus AC, BC is 5 and AC is 12. So when I'm adding 5 plus 12, the answer is 17 centimeter. And the same when I'm adding AB plus AC, that is 13 plus 12, answer is 25 centimeter. So here one more conclusion, one more property of a triangle we can learn. What is that? Let's see. That the sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than the length of the third side. So that means whenever we are adding the two sides of the triangle, it is always greater to the third side. Now see here, here 18 centimeter. When I have added AB plus BC, 13 plus 5. When I have added both these numbers, I got the answer 18 and 18 is greater than 12 centimeter. in the same way, when I have added BC plus AC, 5 plus 12, I got the answer 17. So that means 17 is greater than 12. In the same way, when I have added 13 plus 12, I got the answer 25, and 25 is greater than 5. So that means what? Whenever you are adding any two sides, it is always greater than the third side. So this is also very important property of a triangle, that sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than the length of the third side. So here, my dear students, we saw the types of triangles based on sides, based on angle. So let's revise once again. So based on sides. So equilateral triangle, 3 equal sides. So based on side, whenever you get all the 3 side equal, equilateral. 2 side equal, isosceles. No side equal, scalene triangle. See, triangle has 3 sides. So 3 sides equal equilateral, 2 sides equal isosceles, and all the no equal sides scalene. And again, we are going to the types of triangle based on the angles. So all the angles less than 90, acute angle triangle. One angle is 90, right angle. One angle more than 90, obtuse. So very simple. Less than 90, acute angle triangle. Equal to 90, right angle triangle. And more than 90, so the triangle will be obtuse angle triangle. In acute angle, it's very clear, all the angles will be less than 90. Here, only one angle will be 90 and only one angle will be more than 90. So now let's let's evaluate what we have learned. So first I will tell you an example that whether we can draw the triangle when the measurement is given. What is a measurement? 5 centimeter, 6 centimeter and 4 centimeter. So here, my dear students, measurement is given 5 centimeter, 6 centimeter and 4 centimeter. Now the question is, can I draw the triangle using these measurements? What we have learned, my dear students, whenever we add any two sides, it should be greater than the other side. Now if I take 5 plus 6, what is the answer of 5 plus 6? When we add 5 plus 6, what is the answer? 5 plus 6?
11.
11. So 11 is greater than
11.
4. Very good. Next,
4.
when we are taking 6 plus 4, so what is the answer of 6 plus 4 addition?
10.
So 10. So 10 is also greater
10.
than, yes. Again, next next
5.
is 5 plus 4. 5 plus 4?
9.
9. So 9 is also greater than 6. So here in all the three, when we are adding all the two sides, we are getting that it is always greater than the third side. So hence a triangle with these sides are possible. So now let's see the next examples. So here, is it possible to have a triangle with the following angles and sides? So see here, some measurements of the angles they have given: 110 degree, 60 degree and 30 degree. And when I'm adding these measurements, 110 plus 60 degree plus 30 degree, I'm getting the answer of 200. So my dear students, my question is that, can I draw the triangle using these measurements? Yes?
No,
No. Why? Just justify your answer.
because the last number is greater than the first number.
Okay, my dear students, we are talking about measurements of angles. So what is the property of measuring angle? Addition of all the angles should be what? When we are adding all the angles of the triangles, what should be the addition? Yes.
Evening had come back so bad.
Here, my dear students, when we are adding all the angles of the triangle, answer should be 180 degree. So here I got the answer 200. So 200 is greater than 180. Equal to 180. So I cannot draw a triangle using these measurements. Next, 70 degree, 70 degree, 70 degree. All the angles are 70 degree. So when I'm adding this 70, 70, 70, I'm getting the answer 210 degree. So can I draw the triangle using these measurements? Yes. Can I draw? Can I draw the triangle?
No, teacher.
Yes.
No.
Why, my dear students?
Because 210 is bigger than 180.
Very good. Fantastic answer. Very good answer. Yes. So 210 is greater than 180 degree. While drawing the triangle, the measurement addition should be equal to 180, not less than 180 or not more than 180. It should be exactly 180 degree. So by taking these measurements, I cannot draw a triangle. Very good. Next, now you have to tell me here. The measurement are 80 degree, 35 degree and 65 degree. Now, my dear students, you have to solve and tell me whether I can draw triangle here by using these measurements. And you have to give me the reason. Come on, hurry up. Yes, can I draw the triangle by using these measurements?
Yes.
Yes. If yes, why I can draw?
Because there is 180.
180. Very good. So when I'm adding all the angles of the triangle, I'm getting the answer 180 degree. So the property of the triangle is that whenever we are adding the measurements of all the three angles of the triangle is 180 degree. Very good. Great job. Next, can I draw a triangle using these measurements? 7 centimeter, 3 centimeter and 4 centimeter. So can I draw?
Teacher, no.
No. Why no?
Because 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Teacher,
Yes.
answer will 14 and 14 is less than 180 degree.
My dear,
180 measure.
my dear students, let's see the difference. Here they are the degrees, they are the angles, and these are the sides. So what is the property of the sides of the triangle? That whenever we are adding two sides, it should be greater than the third side. These are the sides, my dear students. You are trying very good, but we have to see they are the sides. 7 plus 3, 10. So 10 is greater than 4. 3 plus 4, 7. 4 plus 7, 11. So when we are adding both the sides, it should be always greater than the third side. So here we can draw. Now this example, 50 degree, 50 degree and 90 degree. Now tell me, my dear students, can I draw a triangle here by using this?
No, teacher.
Why, my dear? Why I cannot draw?
No.
Yes, answer is very correct. Huh? Because
50 plus 90.
yes. Yes, you are going very correct. 50 plus 50,
No.
100. 100 plus 90, 190.
190.
Yes. So can I draw the triangle using measurement 190 degree?
Yes.
No. 190, I cannot draw. Very good. So the measurement should be equal to 180 degree. Now here the next one. 10 centimeter, 12 centimeter and 2 centimeter. Now see my dear students, these are the sides. So can I draw a triangle by using these measurements? What is the property? That when we are adding two sides, it should be greater than the third side. So here 10 plus 12 is 22. So 22 is greater than 2. 12 plus 2, 12 plus 2, 14. It's greater than 10. And 10 plus 2, 12. So 12, 12. So here I can draw a triangle. Next, come on. Who will answer these questions? The triangle with equal side is called as what?
Equilateral triangle.
Very good, very good. Clap for yourself. You gave very correct answer. The triangle with equal side is equilateral triangle. Next, a dashed triangle has all sides of different length.
Scalene.
Very good, very good. Clap for yourself. A scalene triangle has all sides of different length. Next, each angle of equilateral triangle is dash. Each angle of equilateral triangle. Yes? Any guesses? Each angle of equilateral triangle. Yes?
Length. Equal.
Equal. Very good. In equilateral triangle, all the sides are equal. All the angles are equal. Clap for yourself. You have done a very good job, my dear. Next. And dashed triangle has two equal sides.
Isosceles triangle.
Isosceles triangle. Very good. Clap for yourself, my dear. An isosceles triangle has two equal sides. Very good. Next, in obtuse angle triangle, one angle is dash 90. So less than 90 or more than 90 in obtuse angle triangle. In obtuse angle triangle, one angle is yes, more than. Very good. Clap for yourself. In obtuse angle triangle, one angle is always greater than 90 degree. You have to fit in your mind that it's always greater than 90. So next, each angle of an acute triangle is dash than 90. Every angle, each angle, is it less than 90 or more than 90? In acute angle triangle.
Less than 90.
Very good. In acute angle triangle, each and every angle is less than 90. Those who gave correct answer, clap for yourself. Very nice. You all gave very correct answers. That means concepts are very clear. So the triangle with equal sides, equilateral triangle. A scalene triangle has all sides, different length. Each angle of equilateral triangle is equal. And isosceles triangle has two equal sides. In obtuse angle triangle, one angle is more than 90. Each angle of an acute angle triangle is less than 90. Very good, my dear students. I hope, my dear students, you might have understood the types of triangles based on sides, types of triangles based on angles. Now, can you tell me, based on sides, what are the types of triangles? Based on sides.
Equilateral triangle. Isosceles triangle. Scalene triangle.
Very good job. Equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, and scalene triangle. Okay, based on angles, can anyone tell me what are the types of triangle based on angle?
Acute angle, right angle, obtuse
Very
angle
good.
are the base of
Very nice job. Very good. The based on angle, the types of triangles are acute angle triangle, right angle triangle, and the obtuse angle triangle. One more question. When I add all the angles of the triangle, What is the measurement? What should be the measurement? Yes.
180.
Very good. So when I add all the angles of the triangle, the measurement should be 180 degree. So that means you have learnt very well, my dear students. Thank you to each and every student that you have learnt very well, that you gave answers very amazingly. Thank you. Let's meet in the next session. Bye.